we are not in Yuma. We are adventuring up in sort of the mountains in Arizona, and it's a whole different kind of landscape here. It's green and there's lakes and it's just beautiful, really beautiful. So this is, I think we've been up here a handful of times, and every time we come I have some sort of like major epiphany, so I'm super stoked to see what will happen this time. The first time we came was a really big one for us. So we've lived in Arizona for almost 12 years. And for the longest time, I was completely opposed to going back to Washington. I grew up in Seattle. Most of our family's up there. I just didn't want to go back. I had a lot of issues around it, and I'm very stubborn. And coming up here and seeing how beautiful it is, something about it. There's like some kind of magical, I don't know, woodland voodoo, and kind of like softened my heart. And I did some therapy and I worked through some stuff, which everyone should go through therapy. Don't be stubborn and foolish. Therapy is not an indication there's something wrong with you. It's an indication that you're smart and you're trying to become a better person. And we all have stuff, no matter what your childhood was like, or I don't care if you're part unicorn, like everyone can benefit from therapy. So if you have some kind of stigma around it and you feel like it's a dirty word, please don't. Find a therapist that just connects with you and work on you, because that's what this is all about. So that was our first visit here, which I think Marshall was like ready to go buy a lotto ticket, because it was years and years of me being adamant that I would never return to Washington, any part of it. So that was the first visit. The second visit, I just had this like nudge about Beachbody, but I was so scared. I was so scared I was gonna fail. And we came up here, and I don't know what it is about this place. It's just easier to think maybe, but I decided to do it, to leap and to just try it and see what happened. And it's completely, totally changed our lives. So I'm so grateful for it. And so now here we are again, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? What will our epiphany be? Nothing yet, other than the boy child did not sleep last night. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was up with him probably every half an hour, 15 minutes to half an hour. I feel really bad for our neighbors. What are you gonna do? We're camping. And he doesn't even remember waking up. So he needs his adenoids and tonsils taken out. So maybe that's the epiphany. I don't think so. I think there's something else that's gonna happen, but super stoked to be here and a change of scenery and just have some nature and some cooler temperatures. So if you have been chewing on something and you are kind of just stuck, get some therapy, find some personal development. Like, working on you is not an indication that there's something wrong with you. It's an indication that you're smart and you're mature and you are trying to be a better version of you. So there's no shame in that game. And if you need that little nudge today, this is your nudge. Find a therapist. Do some personal development. Work on you. Don't be scared of the stuff in the corners. The stuff in the corners is what makes you you. Those flaws are what make you flossom. So rock your flossomness today and lean into the hard, lean into the scary. It's okay to fail as long as you fail forward.